Eric, before we cross the street,
Yeah.
you have to feel this tree. It's so beautiful. It's massive with a million bright pink blossoms.
Wow. What kind of pink?
It's like a deep, rich Indian pink, like the natural pigment that they have there.
Sounds beautiful.
I know you've developed so many senses since you lost your sight, but do you ever just miss seeing?
You know, when I listen to you describe this tree, it is so much more emotional for me than if I could say it.
You're trying to make me cry before we go meet the couple.
Honey, save your tears for the makeover, okay?
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh!
Hi, I'm Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Hi,
I'm
Jody.
Eric.
This is Eric.
Eric, how are you?
Nice
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi, Alex. How you doing? James?
Hi,
Jody. It's nice to meet you.
Great. How long have you been living here?
I've been living here, well, we've been living here 3 years together, and I bought the house about 27 years ago.
Wow.
So you're James,
I'm James.
you're Jody, I'm Alex, and he's blind.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, okay, well, that's interesting.
Are you guys okay with it?
Yeah.
Are you okay with it?
Are
You're
you?
okay with it? We're okay with it?
Yeah.
Eric, are you okay with it? Are you all right with it?
Let's go look at the space and I'll tell you.
We'll follow
You'll
you.
follow us? All right, come this way.
Wow.
This is the cottage.
This is the cottage.
This is the cottage.
Thank
Come in.
Thank you. Your hand up, Eric, to try.
Careful,
Oh, not too high, because there's the ceiling.
And it's
Okay, so
not
drop-
very
Oop.
secure.
Drop ceiling.
It's
Yeah.
almost like being in a shoebox. There are a lot of books here. Shirley MacLaine hasn't read that many books in all of her lifetimes.
What do you guys do for a living?
I'm actually an organizer. I'm a professional organizer. I organize people, but I can't organize.
You're an
My husband.
organizer? That's brilliant.
So, James, what do you do?
I'm a writer
And you write at this desk?
when I can.
I'm sure your inspiration must be blocked. Because
Yeah,
there's a lot of blockage around.
Gives me meaning to writer's
He
block.
writes haikus, just quick, short poems. Oh my God! Eric, there are hundreds.
Thousands.
Don't open it. Don't open the closet.
Floodgate will come.
There are thousands of
I
VHSs.
estimated it. There's like at least 2,500, and that's just an estimate.
Okay, I need to know something right now. I'm sorry, before we go on. Are you dubbing movies and shipping them off to China?
No.
This is now. We need to know this
No.
now. He calls it a collection. She calls it clutter.
You
I
know.
need to know, how do you feel about all the boxes of the videotapes? How you doing with it over there, organizer?
I don't like it at all.
Close your eyes and hold both hands.
Okay.
And Jody, I'm going to start a sentence and you're going to finish it up for me, okay?
Okay.
One thing that bothers me with this room is...
One thing that bothers me with this room is all the clutter.
James, can you repeat what you heard?
Jody, what I heard is that one thing that bothers you with this room is all of the clutter.
Hey,
to
James.
James.
Something else that bothers me is how you don't want to let go of anything. You want to keep everything.
All right. Jody says another thing is the way I hold on to things.
But I'd like something a little bit deeper. James, why don't you tell Jody what part of this room is hers?
Jody, the part of this room that is yours, for me, is all of it because I consider that I share my passions and my collection with you.
Part of this room that is mine is all of it because he wants to share his passion with me.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. Did you guys ever have this conversation before?
Some of it.
The reason, I made you close your eyes is because for me, being blind and being a blind designer, I listen much closer to people and to what they have to say. As much as you love each other and you want this room to feel great, you don't really communicate on what it is that bothers you about this room.
Right.
How would you like to feel in this room?
Like it's a room I want to come in and relax and watch movies with my husband.
Is there any specific styles you both like?
I like wood. I like bright colors. I like abstract kind of patterns and art, and I like ethnic art.
What about you, James? What's your style?
Well, I'm more traditional. I don't care for a lot of ethnic art or, dramatic, bright colors.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
Now we're going to try to find a solution for all of this clutter.
Great.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank
How are
you.
you?
We're off.
Good.
So Eric gave me a long list of challenges he's going to face in this room. To begin with, there's a warped, battered ceiling that he wants to address immediately. He's also got to deal with all of James's clutter, which James is very, very attached to. Also, Eric really, really wants to address this battered hardwood floor. I don't know. Is it really a floor if you can hold it in your hands? One of the most important challenges for Eric is going to be to create a workable writing area for James, while at the same time allowing this room to be as much Jodi's. He also wants to address the blockage of energy in here and create, well, frankly, a better flow in the room. And finally, Eric wants to create some more usable closet space for James and Jodi. Oh, did I mention the clutter? So yesterday we met James and Jodi at their home where they learned that Eric, their designer, is blind. They showed us their backyard cottage and they discussed their goals for that space. Then Eric led them on a little exercise where they learned how to really listen to each other and they heard what each other needs in the space.